What's up, everybody? Well, a little different change of scenery here. I had a request to see if my main rig could play Crysis, so I figured not only will I do Crysis Remastered, I'd do Crysis 2 Remastered and 3 Remastered. So, and plus I can do any other games anybody wants me to do, because obviously anything I have on Steam Deck or the Asus G15 Advantage, I can obviously come and play on here too. But anyway, time for us to hop on in and have a look at some settings. Well, alright guys, unfortunately we're gonna have to do this whole video in camera mode because no matter what happens, whenever I try to record with OBS, all I get is this, like no matter what, which is really weird. Didn't have any problems when I was trying this on my other computer and laptop or Steam Deck, so don't know what's up this thing's ass, but that is why we are going to do all camera if anyone's wondering. I just figured I'd show you guys what was happening so you'd know. Anyway, now let's hop into the game and look at some settings. Well, alright guys, let's look at the graphics screen here real quick first. Now the only way I could get it to actually do 4K at all was to go into borderless, and maybe this is part of my problem. Maybe OBS hates borderless. I don't know. But I just kind of thought of that randomly just now. But anyway, that's what we're doing. We're just going to leave anything alone. We're not going to run VSync. And then we're going to start off on low and work our way up. So let's just quickly scroll through here. And then we'll do this guy at the end and combine it with ray tracing. And then, heck, since we're not recording now, we might as well turn HDR on. Why not, right? Anyway, now let's go hop in the game and see how she plays. Well, alright, we're in game now. I don't know why I like doing that so much. Alright, we fucked that guy up real good. And I love being stealthy in this game. And as long as you crouch, it doesn't use too much power. I just gotta get out of these guys' line of sight or they'll spot me. All right. Now let's go take their guns. And we do not need no flashlight on there. That's just gonna fuck me over. There we go. Alright, we'll try to get like 1 minute and 40 seconds, 2 minutes or something like that. Any more than that, and then it'll get to be too long of a video, even though I'm not including any screen recording. Don't want to make the video too long, you know? Especially if it's going to be all unprofessional and just camera recorded like now. So. They are not alone. Anyway, let's move on. Moving right along to medium now. So, let's just quickly go over all the medium settings here. And of course we'll do some DLSS and some ray tracing at the very end. So now let's get back into the game. Alright, so now we're on medium. So let's see how it does. Can do. We'll turn this up a little bit so you guys can hear it a little more because I'm not screen recording. Oh shoot. Alright, and they have been dealt with. Heck yeah, I want some ammo. Let's go get your ammo too, if you've got any. There we go. Oh, to 42 here. Because I gotta remember, I'm wearing the little mic on my shirt here instead of letting the camera do it now. It just seems to work a little bit better and sound a little more clear. So why not use it, right? And I think it can be on for like 368 minutes or something like that, which is way more than I'll ever need.
Copy, Prophet. I'm on it.
Alright, there's another checkpoint. Hey, and look at that. It just so happens to be at about 1:40. So, now let's go bump it up to high. Alright, now we're going to go to high, but I left ray tracing off because I want to do that at the end, just kind of like I did on the Steam Deck and the Asus G15 Advantage. And again, we're going to do DLSS at the end as well. So with that, let's go hop back into the game and see how it does. Well, here we go with some high gameplay, just without any ray tracing. We're still getting plenty of FPS so far. Pretty smooth too, honestly. Aw shit, here we go again.
I see a large transmitting array.
This guy's on a boat. Some guy over on the dock. Oh, there's another one. Alright. We should be able to take these guys out. Yeah, call your minions.
Shit, they've called in reinforcements. Enemy units headed your way.
He's hit!
Alright, let's move on. Now it's time for us to do some very high. So let's just quickly go over these settings. And we'll do this guy at the end. As well as DLSS. So now let's get back into the game and see how it plays. Hopefully still well. Well, now we're on very high. Ammo low. I thought, oh yeah, that's right, because I didn't, Alright, let's try to sneaky sneak. I don't have a lot of ammo, so I don't want to waste too much. Still got 35. And there we go. Alright. Okay, just making sure there's a checkpoint, but nowhere near 1:40 seconds or 2 minutes, so.
Nomad, there's a checkpoint blocking the path up the valley, so deal with that first. Transmitting the coordinates now.
Okay, will do. Dang, I got like a hair in my eye or something. That sucks. Alright, I think I got it. Where is it? There it is. Let's turn that off too, get some frickin' energy back. I don't know where the third one is. I'm not going to bother looking for him. But I am going to move on. Well, here we go with some Can It Run Crysis. Just with no ray tracing yet. That's going to start coming on next. As well as DLSS. So now, why don't we go hop back in the game? Well, here we go with Can It Run Crysis. We'll just cache everything in real quick. So it did have a little dropped FPS, but...
To the signal location. Nomad, there's a checkpoint blocking the path up the valley, so deal with that first. Transmitting the coordinates now.
Alright. Because I know eventually there was people up here. I guess I didn't get to a checkpoint. Where is it? Alright, pick it up? Alright. Alright, get our energy back here. And so far, still good. It's still doing pretty freaking good. We got some drops here and there. We're barely in the 60s, but we're still doing good so far. Alright. Ooh, they're trying to sneak too. Let's see who's better at sneaking. Them or me?
Energy critical.
Uh-oh. Better get behind this rock before I loses power. Come on, get behind the rock, get behind the rock, get behind the rock. Oh man, that's like perfect timing. I don't think they saw me. I don't hear them like yelling or anything.
Engaged.
Alright, now where did you guys go off to? I saw them walking off in this direction.
Energy critical.
All right. Whoa, hello. Where'd you go? I saw you. There you are. Haha, headshot. And with that, let's move on. All right. So now we're gonna keep everything on Can It Run Crysis, basically, and we're gonna start ray tracing out with performance. And just leaving everything else the same, but... And... that's pretty much it. We don't really need to come back to this screen because it's a lot easier with this. Well, no, I probably will, because when it comes to editing, never mind, it is a lot easier when you've got a stopping point where you've got some settings or something, instead of just trying to sit there and watch through it and be like, okay, that's where I did, because I'm so good at cutting out like nonsense. So Alright, let's get back into the game. You have ammo? Alright. Alright, we're just gonna take your car. Well, it seems to be doing alright-ish with ray tracing. We're still gonna probably drop under a little here and there, but... Yep, there we go, 58. And alright, with that, why don't we go ahead and move on. Alright, now we're going to bump the ray tracing up from performance to high, leaving everything else here the same. Normally I'd leave the game, you know, because I wouldn't be able to change this without leaving the game, but when all we're changing is ray tracing, we don't have to. So, I think that's more than good enough here, so why don't we go ahead and hop back into the game. Alright, back in the game we are. So let's keep on going down this dusty trail. Hey, there's a checkpoint.
JSON indicates that the KPA have a command post on the Eastern Peninsula. I need you to infiltrate and check for intel on enemy emplacements.
Alright.
I'm loading the coordinates now.
Roger that.
We're short on time, Nomad, so make use of your speed mode.
Alright, making sure of it.
You're gonna need some firepower to get past it. Stock up on grenades if you can find them. Nomad.
Alright, another checkpoint.
I suggest you switch to cloak and sneak in undetected.
Alright. That's a good suggestion. But I've gone with B.
Prophet, I'm inside the communications room.
Check those turrets. See if you can access their tactical network.
I can.
Got it. I'm in. Downloading now. Got the intel. Proceeding to rendezvous.
Good work, Nomad. According to these reports, they evacuated the entire civilian population in a matter of days.
And why don't we go ahead and move on now? Well, now we're going to keep everything the same, but now we're on very high ray tracing quality. So beyond that, I have left everything else alone, because that would invalidate the tests if I messed with them. But, being the anime, there's not a whole lot to look at here, so why don't we go ahead and hop back into the game. Well, now we got ray tracing on very high, so why don't we go ahead and kill the rest of these people? Oh, he's got a shotgun.
Engaged.
That's cloak and be a little sneaky.
Cover me. Kill them. Lost contact. Don't lose it.
Tried to throw a grenade in there, but I don't have any. Ah, shit, I'm stuck on dead bodies. There we go. Let's reload. I guess there wasn't even anybody in here this time, so it would have been pointless. Yep, and we are definitely dropping when we look out at the sea and whatnot, that's for sure. Dropped in the 40s and stuff here too for some reason. There we go. Thought there was still more peeps. No. Well then, let's turn that off. I think we killed them all now. And it's also a perfect time to move on. Well, now it's time to completely max the game out. With ray tracing as well on Can It Run Crysis. So, everything else is exactly the same though. And then after this, we'll move on to a little... Well, actually no. Let's also turn this on too. If we're going to max the game completely out with ray tracing and all that stuff now, we might as well turn that on too. And now let's get back into the game. Alright. It cannot play Crysis on Can It Play Crysis mode with everything all the way up and get 60 FPS anyway. But maybe it can with DLSS, so all hope is not lost. At least not yet. But anyway, I guess it wants me to go down here now, so might as well oblige. Alright, let's let it recharge. Who got gun for me? Well, fuck you guys then. I wanted weapons and ammo. Ooh, that was a good nade. I don't know that we actually killed anybody with it. Let's throw another one in there. Where are you, you bitch? Are you behind me? Yeah, you are. Now you're dead. And we can also go ahead and move on. Alright, so now we're basically the same as we were before, but now we're going to do DLSS on quality. Still probably won't get 60 yet, but I'm hoping it can on balanced or something. But only time will tell. So let's hop back in the game and find out. Well, back in the game with DLSS on quality. Anything else in here? Man, I blew this place to shit. Alright, can I take up your weapons now? Alright, you've got a shotgun, don't want. You guys got ammo or something in here? No, it doesn't really look like it, does it? They got bananas. Oh wait, yep they do. And I've even got some grenades. Glad I went in there after all. Oh, there we go. Let's get our energy back a little. And continue on our way. See, we're just touching 60 right now. We're almost there.
You're approaching a line of KPA defenses. Use grenades to let us know when you're ready.
There we go. Nope, I don't want your shotgun. But I will take your other ammo.
Get to the rendezvous ASAP. There's something here you need to
Oh, hello.
see. Just get up. You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
On my way.
Jeez. Alright, let's move on. Well, now we got DLSS on balance. We're leaving everything else the same as it was. And let's see if we can stay above 60 now. But only one way to find out. We have to hop back in the game, so let's do just that. All right, here we are, getting some DLSS balance now. Give me some ammo here. Man, that was close. Alright, you guys got some freaking ammo up here for me? Thank you. I can use it a lot more than you guys now. Alright, and then it looked like... Well, where do I go from here? That way? Oh, okay. Makes sense. I got confused because this kind of looked like where I came in at, you know? Oh yeah, probably should reload. 2 bullets isn't really enough to kill anybody. Even if I get headshots, it seems, because they've always got helmets on, which helps them out. Alright though, why don't we go ahead and move on to the next setting. Now we're on DLSS performance, and we're leaving everything else absolutely alone. But as you can see, just want to prove it to you. And beyond that, it's time to get back to the game, so let's go see how it does with performance. Well, now we got some DLSS performance, so let's see how it does. So far, so good. And it doesn't actually look awful. I can definitely tell something's going on, that's for sure.
About time you showed up.
Alright, we don't got time for that.
Come on, move, move! Did you see it? Way to go! This way, come on, move!
Well, yeah, we did. That thing is beastly. Oh shit, it's 4:20. Well, I'm just gonna stop for a second. And there we go. I need to regain my energy anyway. Other than that, I wasted like a second. Alright, well, let's go down here. Oh, we got a loading screen here. Alright. Hopefully that won't take too long.
Dead.
All right.
KPA comm center up ahead. Watch my back, no.
All right. Good spot to stop. So let's go move on to the last DLSS setting. Well, all right. Last up, we got DLSS Ultra Performance here. And besides that, everything else is exactly the same. So with that said, why don't we go ahead and hop back into the game? Well, here we go.
No man, you and Cyber secure the perimeter.
Now we're on DLSS Ultra Performance. Oh, more ammo for me, fuck yeah. I'll just go out, you guys don't need this shit. Nope, you certainly don't. Alright, Misty, you don't need to be going back there. Okay, good girl.
Alright, listen up. KPA are holding a civilian hostage in the village about a click ahead.
About a click ahead, eh?
No man, I need you to infiltrate the village and gather any
No.
intel you can.
No infiltrate village.
Incoming comms. Your priority is to find that hostage, understood?
Understood.
Cycle will provide support as soon as we're done here.
Alright. So let's go get a little gameplay in. We got ourselves a vehicle now.
Low and slow. Intel suggests snipers and armored patrols up ahead.
Alright, well.
Secure rendezvous location.
I got something to help me out with that.
I'll take the high ground. Confirm when units start to
Man, they're trying to snipe me. Misty, you can't do that, silly kitten. He jumped on my lap and tried to start rubbing on the camera. That wouldn't have been good for you guys.
approach your KPA radar station. Find a terminal and access the tactical network.
And all right. With that, why don't we go ahead and wrap this video on up? Well, alright guys, that is a wrap for Crysis Remastered, and it did pretty good. It kind of struggled when we turned it up to Can It Run Crysis and very high ray tracing, but beyond that, it did great, honestly. And once we did some DLSS balance, we were doing perfect over 60 the whole time. Obviously, performance and ultra performance made it look a little crappy, but hey, at least the option's there if you want it. If you want ray tracing and pretty high FPS, boom, you've got it. But anyway, that's about all we got for you for this. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and until the next one, peace out, guys.